Hi guys, Andy here. Today I'm going to go through bodyweight strength endurance session. So I'm going to go through our usual warm up and I'll take you through the main workout and the core finisher. Slightly different structure from what we've done previously, just to change things up. But say, we'll go through warm up now and then I'll go through the session after. Got front mount lunges, keeps the elbows nice and high, thumbs on shoulders. Yeah, good 90-90 both legs, drive through that lead leg. And I'll repeat that across the distance you've got home. This is spider reflection. For this, we're going to go in the top of the press-up position here. Bring foot close to hand as possible. Reach that arm up towards the ceiling. Keep a straight line from arm to arm. Bring that down. Same on the other side. So we should feel the hips opening up as well as the shoulders, and feel our chest opening up. I'm going to do 5 of these on each side. This one's inch one with push-ups, so we're focusing on our hamstrings for this, as well as open up our chest and work our triceps. So start standing up tall, touch your toes, walk out, keep those legs straight as you can. Top of the press-up position, full press-up, and walk yourself back, keep those legs straight as you can. Standing up tall, and we'll do 5 of those. So this exercise is scapular push-ups. So these version we'll start our hands and knees. Make sure our hands underneath shoulders and then knees underneath hips. You got keep a core braced. You're just gonna let the body slowly go down until shoulder blades touch together, and then drive the body out as quick as you can. So we'll do a couple more for you. So you got to keep our body straight as you can. Let shoulder blades come together slowly, and rise up to the top. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can go into the full press-up position. So the same thing, keep core braced, let shoulder blades come together, and then push the body out as quick as you can. So we'll do 10 of those in total. So this is 90s. We're just going to start on the floor with heels into the floor. We're going to push knees to our right hand side. From here we're going to adjust our legs, so we get a good 90-degree angle at both legs. From here we're just going to lean forward across our leg, so we feel it open above the hips. Touch elbow to knee, hold for a second, come back to the top, bring feet up onto heels, and switch to the other side, making sure we get a good 90-degree angle on both sides. Same again, we're going to get push, elbow to knee, hold for a second, and come back to the top. So we're just going to keep repeating until we do 5 each side. So we should help warm up the hips with the pull under the lean, as well as hitting internal external rotation throughout. So next one's bear crawls, so trying to get our core engaged, as well as then letting our shoulder and hips move independently. For this, we'll just do it across the 5-10 meters of space you've got at home. So we'll go forwards and then we'll come backwards. So we'll start on our hands and our feet with knees just above the floor. Keep that spine neutral. Push opposite. Keep those knees close to the floor as you can. Once you've done your distance, you then come back. First, we've got a bodyweight squat hold. So get your feet into your natural squat position. And what we do is squat down as deep as you can. We'll hold this bottom position for 30 seconds. So I just want to keep chest upright as we can, keep spine neutral, keep our arms off our legs, and just try and relax and breathe into this bottom position. Right guys, so for the main workout, we're going to start with legs first. So we've got a single leg deadlift on the left and right leg, and then cossack squats afterwards. So we do this as like a tricep, so you'll do the first exercise, then the second, then into third, and then you're going to take your rest afterwards. So we do 4 sets of 12 reps, so obviously it's 12 each for these, and it's 12 each side for our cossack squats, so technically doing 24 in total. This is a single leg deadlift. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with right foot onto the floor. So for this, try and keep body straight, head to toe in one line. So we're going to bring the left foot off the ground here, and all you're going to do is try and keep that straight line while hinging at the right hip until we're near vertical, or if you feel the pull of your hamstring. And from once you feel that pull, use your glutes, stand up tall. As I say, aim to keep that left foot off the floor the whole time. As you see, it's going to test your balance of this foot as well. So demonstrate again. Just going to keep legs straight. You're going to hinge at the right hip. Either touch fingers to the floor, keeping this leg straight. Drive up nice and tall, and repeat from there. Just quickly demonstrate on the other foot. Same thing. Really keep left foot planted, bring right heel up. We're then going to hinge hips on that left hamstring. Once you feel that, drive up the glute, stand up tall. And so again, just keep this back leg straight as you can. Imagine a straight line from heel to head. So for Costa squats, we're going to start with a nice wide foot base. From here, think about keeping core braced. Try to keep that spine in a nice neutral position. So we'll squat down to one hip, squat deep as you can, then drive up to the middle with that leg, and then same on the other side, squat down deep as you can, drive up to the middle of that leg. So just think about keep your arms out in front of you, try to keep body up nice and upright, and squat down deep as you can with the range of movement that allows. So we're moving on to upper body now. So for the push-ups, we're going to do 4 sets of 10, and the same with obviously our rows, and then we're going to increase some time under tension denominated by these numbers here. So for the push-ups, for instance, we're going to spend 2 seconds in our eccentric phase in the lowering. We're going to have a 2-second pause at the bottom, and have a 1 second concentric phase, and then basically have 0 rest at the top. So we go straight down and into the next rep. And again, we'll do the same for the backpack, but we'll do 2 seconds on the eccentric phase. It's the same, we'll do the same with the row. So we'll do 2 seconds of the lifting phase, 2 second pause at the top, 1 second on the lowering phase, and 0 rest at the bottom. Start at the top, so we'll take 2 seconds to go down, pause 2 seconds at the bottom, try as quick as you can, straight down to your next rep. So we'll do the same with the row. We're going to get into this over row position. You take 2 seconds to come up, 2 second pause, then come down for 1 second, and straight back up. Alright guys, so that was the main workout. So again, between each set, make sure you take 60 seconds rest. So obviously with the lower, we're going to do obviously the 12 reps for 4 sets. And obviously then with the upper, we'll do 4 sets again, but only 10 reps. So we're going to go for the core finisher now. So it's going to be a 10-minute timer. We're going to do 2 half get-ups, which means we'll do 1 on each side with a backpack. And then we've got 4 dead bugs, and we've got 6 shoulder taps. So do 2, 4, 6. Then when you're on the second round, you're going to add 2 reps to each exercise. So it'll be 4, 6, 8, and adding 2 each time until you hit your 10-minute timer. So let me demonstrate the exercises for you now. So for the half get-up, you need a backpack. So for this, I'm going to start on my left-hand side, so we'll start with the left arm. So you start on our back. Loop your hand in the top of the top strap. And basically we're just going to start with lifting off the ground. With our left knee up as well, right leg straight, and have our right arm at a 45-degree angle. So the idea is we want to keep this arm straight throughout the whole movement. So when we're in this position, we'll come up onto our elbow, and then push our hand up, and then we'll come up into this half bridge position, and then repeat the process on the opposite way down. So back onto it, wrist, elbow, and onto the floor. And repeat the other side, which I'll show you now. Get in, arm straight, up onto elbow, extend arm, onto the half bridge position, and then reverse the process back to the floor. So for dead bug, we'll then stay on the ground on our backs. What we'll do is bring legs up to 90, arms up straight above you, just think about shoulder blades come off the floor slightly, so you're in a crunch position here. And then what we're going to do is extend opposite limb to touch the floor, while the other limbs stay at the top. So try not to let arm follow with limbs like this. We want to focus on keeping core tight and let each hip and shoulder move independently of each other. Lastly, we'll do shoulder taps. So just hold straight arm plank position here, lightly touch opposite shoulders. Try and think about not rotating the body too much, so not up here like this. Try and think about keeping body straight, core nice and tight, so there's no rotation of the body. Alright guys, that's our session today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you liked the different structure. Let me know your score or the comments from the core finisher below. Let me know how many rounds you get and how many reps you get. We'll see you in the next video.